Radio, on the app, on your smart speaker, on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.tv, and Facebook.
The Sportscast. Expect the unexpected.
The Jersey Boys Sports Talk presented by The Sportscast.
The Jersey Boys Sports Talk with Victor Arocho and Byron Jones. And here's your host, Victor Arocho.
All right, let's get it on live out of Staten Island, New York, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and South Florida. Welcome to the Jersey Boys Sports Talk, hosted by Byron Jones and Victor Arocho, brought to you by The Sportscast. Today is August 7th, 2025. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to The Sportscast on all our channels, YouTube, X, Spotify, iTunes, and you can listen to us on your favorite podcast streaming service. Look up the Jersey Boys Sports Talk. Please leave us a rating and a review. It'll help us out tremendously. Also, if you like what you hear today or anytime, please smash the YouTube button, hit notifications so you can hear our past and our current podcast as we talk and get nearer to the season beginning in the NFL. All right, let's get ready to go. Mr. Byron Jones, how you doing today?
Oh, wonderful. Nice weather, good football weather. So all good up here.
Oh, football. Let me tell you something. And that's Mr. Santiago Leon, who is the producer of all the Sportscast channels and the chief executive of the Sportscast. Welcome to the show, Mr. Santiago
CEO,
Leon.
President. Great to be back in the Jersey Boys on a lovely August. Preseason is here.
Let me tell you something. It is not hot here. I've been teasing Byron about the 100-degree temperatures.
He's wearing a sweatshirt.
I've been here a week. I've been here a week, and it's like 70-something degrees. It's like not pool weather. It's not like the weather when we grew up, when we used to look for the friend that had a pool. It's like, hey, what are you doing? All right, let's welcome,
baby.
Let's welcome to a show, sports aficionado. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. And a big Dolphin fan. Welcome to the stage, Miss Pam. How are you, Miss Pam?
Hi, guys. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. We always like you having on our show. All right, let's see what we got going on. Talking about
how's the weather up in the Space Coast, Pam?
It's hot, and I actually think it was pretty cruel of Vic to mention 70-something. That's just mean. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, Victor, be a gentleman.
Like next week is going to be in the hundreds again. This is the worst. These people have nothing. Like, at least we know what we're getting, right? Over here, I'm here for a week so far, and it was definitely not pool weather, right? It's like, you got to have a heated pool to get it in August. I'm like, usually it's 100. And everything we've been seeing, Pam, they were having a heat wave. Like, they're higher than us.
I saw that.
103. I was making fun of Byron because he's always teasing us. And now I'm up here. I brought the cold because this ain't hot weather. And
didn't Jersey have an earthquake?
And Jersey had an earthquake. That's right, Byron. Where was that at?
That was way further north, way up north, Jersey, like north and like New York State.
Oh, really? By like Wayne, Mala?
Pretty far up.
Oh, so it's north. Jersey. It was in Jersey.
Yeah, like 2.3 magnitude or something.
Yeah, up there. Yep.
That's the second one, isn't it? So all my friends, like I had friends of mine, Richie Vargas, good friend of mine, moved to Florida.
Yeah, second one. I remember we have one in Freehold.
Yeah, that's right. This is the second one. So my buddy moved to Central Florida, Pam, like in the Orlando area, in that area. But it happened to be that one year that area got hit with 5 hurricanes. Remember? Back to back to back. In the middle of the state, which never
2002,
happens.
right?
Never happens, right?
2004?
It was around there, but 5 of them, remember?
Yes.
His wife goes, I'm out of here. Moving back to New Jersey, blah, blah, blah. Now Jersey gets earthquakes, hurricane, snow,
blizzards,
tornadoes, every possible natural disaster New Jersey gets.
Every
everything. I mean, we don't get. I mean, everything. We get hurricanes, and we haven't got hit with a hurricane. How long? It goes around us. Poor Louisiana is not like in Texas. They're getting hammered. But now it's
Fort Myers gets hit Tampa.
All right,
It's a lot.
what's going on? Because I'm gonna Santiago's gonna take over for me.
Yeah, we got to fly through the headlines. A lot going on.
Family, and I got little nephews. They're like, one's 8, the other one's like 5. So I got to spend some time with them. So we're leaving tomorrow. I'm going to the New York Athletic Club tomorrow, Byron.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it was a nice. It was a gift from somebody, huh? What'd you say, Byron?
It's lots of money.
Well, the room, the gift was the problem was the gift. Problem was the gift was the room, right? My wife, oh, that's great. I go, honey, you don't understand.
That's half the battle.
No, we're not paying for the room, which I do appreciate for the person who gave it to us, right? We're still gonna spend money. I mean, you gotta spend money just to get your luggage brought in. It's like you gotta
tip the bellboy.
By the time I get to the room, I probably spent $200 and I didn't buy anything.
Oh.
Hit the like button. There you go. Miss Pam. There you go. All righty. Let's get it on.
Cairns.
Right. Let's go. What do we got here? What do you got for me?
We got a lot going on.
Why don't you start it off? Start us off. So
all right. Giants' first preseason game is this weekend against the Bills, August 9th, 1 p.m. Eastern. And Jaxson Dart will be starting for the Giants. What do you think about that, guys?
I think that's exciting.
I think it's. What do you think it is, Byron?
Well, it's protocol.
They're going to throw him out there with guys. They're going to throw him out there with guys. Thinking that want to make the team. So hopefully he doesn't go out there, get hurt, and come out the game in one piece.
I think it's.
Do you not find that exciting? Like, I mean,
not at all. Not for me.
Throw him out there and see what the kid can do.
I agree with Pam.
You drafted him, go see what he can do.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Santiago. What are your thoughts? You heard what she said. Well,
I mean, first of all, it's protocol, so you're not going to have Russell Wilson start. The other teams are starting. Shador starting. He's a third string, fourth string. So you're going to see the third string, what they're all about. He could make a statement. He could, hey, bump me up to QB2, right, Byron?
Nah, he's not ready for it. No, leave him right where he is, Ray, because you figure you got a lot of guys that are going out there trying to make the team. You don't know who is going to take a cheap shot, bad shot, and that's all you need him to get hurt and then waste a whole year. So
I would rather put Tommy DeVito to start.
No, he's not. You don't even talk about Tommy.
Well, he's going to.
I'm in Staten Island. So enough.
Come on now.
Listen, I don't like it at all. If it was me, you suck. Start Russell Wilson. Okay. Number one, if Jaxson Dart does well, like you said, right? Why would he move up? You just said the other team's playing their B players too. Like what he did. I did good against the scrubs with the scrub team. I mean,
but you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah,
you can't.
Right now, the Giants stink, right? So start somewhere with some success. Russell's got to get used to his receivers. I'm going out full tilt. I'm not messing around. We right now are predicted, other than for Byron, to be last in the division. Right?
ESPN said the same thing, right, Byron?
Guns blazing. I'm going to go and knock you in the teeth right off the bat, especially if I know you're putting your scrubs out there. If my first team cannot beat up on your scrubs, we're in trouble anyways.
Well, let me ask you, though.
Ask?
So one of the things is, and you said it yourself, you put somebody out there and somebody's looking to make a name and they jack up Russell Wilson, and then where are you? I mean,
it's true, but
and Jaxson has something at stake. He wants to prove it, and just because it's against scrubs, I mean, you can't play somebody that's not on the field.
But back to you said, if it's against scrubs and Russell Wilson gets hurt with our A players out there, we were done anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
I'm trying to flip the script real quick. I'm not saying play the whole game. None of them play the whole game.
No,
you gotta get some rhythm in there, man.
Get some reps in.
These guys are playing for their jobs, these two coaches, which I hope they get fired anyways. I don't care what happens. But playing for
to win the Super Bowl to stay.
I'm going full throttle first series. Knowing you're putting the scrubs out there, I want to make a statement. And then start making your move. That's what I would do. Because
wasn't it Pete Carroll that starts all his players in the preseason?
Yeah. This is not like the only coach in the world that doesn't start starting players. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. We got to win. What am I looking at my third string for? What am I looking at my third string for? To see what I'm going to lose next year when I get fired?
Let's see what I got in the squad.
So
the same thing you said.
Right? But you know, I want to see Jaxson Dart, Pam. I'm with you there.
I want to see him. And if Russell Wilson beats up on scrubs, then what has he accomplished? I mean, it's the same scenario. So
if Russell Wilson beats up on scrubs, it's going to give some motivation and hope.
It could be.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm looking for. I'm only asking for hope because right now I ain't got
it's not hope. Looking good.
Okay, except for Byron having them in the NFC East. But I'm just looking for a little shiny spot. Bam, that's all I'm asking for.
A little diamond in the rough. I got you.
That's it.
What's up, Byron?
The only reason you want to put Jaxson Dart out there is for him to see the speed of the game. You know, practice speed and game speed is two different things. I would put him out there to do that. And also remember a few years ago when Thibodeau got hurt in a preseason game by Randy Moss's kid when he got a cut block and hurt his knee and he missed a couple games because of that in a preseason game.
Yeah, well, hold on. Someone, I can't. What did that person say?
Socrates, he's calling you out, man.
Sounds like you want the lineup best for you, not the team.
You want the line? Yeah, yes, I do. The answer is yes, I do. I want the lineup best for Victor. Okay, because the lineup we've had for the last 5-6 years since we had the show stunk. So, what lineup do you want?
But what's best for Victor is technically what's best for the Giants, right? So
exactly. I want a competitive team. Win, lose, or draw. I want you to play like a good football team. I don't want you to play like what I've seen the last several years. So it's not what's best for me. It's best. You need to give those guys some spark, man. Those guys haven't had any spark. You know, you need Malik Neighbors to really say, okay, we got a team. You need him to lead the team. That's just me. And I'm not the only, you know, like Santiago said, there's other coaches that start their players right off the bat. And that's the last piece I'll leave with this is, right, when preseason actually really gets in and everyone starts saying when the regular season starts, oh, it's because they didn't play in preseason. How many times did we hear that last year, Santiago and Byron?
All the time.
Right? Especially with the Eagles. Don't really count because they didn't play the really preseason games. Make up your mind, man. Make up your mind. Which one is it? Go out to win or not? That's it. I'm going out guns blazing.
I don't disagree in theory at all because they've lowered the preseason down to 3. The third preseason game is now just to see who's going to make the team, you know, of the B, C, D players, right? So, I mean, you gotta get on the field at some point, and I think if you don't, like you said, you're rusty. Game 1, you're already like stuttering.
Well,
yeah, you can put some reps in.
Look at Socrates' response right now. Now I agree with you, Socrates. That's what I was saying. Like, give him the first 2 series. Go out, bang, gangbusters, take him right out. Then put Dart, Jameson, Cutlets, Byron in. I don't care.
Byron.
Whoa. Not me.
You'd give us some spark, Byron. I'd cheer for you.
Watch me stumble up the line.
Socrates, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like start off competitive and then immediately remove them, right? To see something, get a taste, get a series, get something in because you got 3 new quarterbacks on a team, 3 brand new quarterbacks, right? That's just me. Hey, and listen, the whole point of this is have difference of opinions, right? I'm okay with it. I'm not saying I'm right.
What's the art of sport, Victor?
The art of sport debate, right? So it doesn't mean one is right or wrong. It's just who logically makes more sense or not, and that's it. All right, Santiago. So thank you, Socrates. Now,
Yeah, this is the current quarterback. Have Sharp for the Giants. First Russell Wilson to James Winston, then Jaxson Dart, then Evito. So your thoughts on that? Looks about right.
DeVito's on the practice squad. Don't even put us 4.
Wow,
And
man, give the guy a little
Jameis
respect, man. Give him
Winston.
some respect.
I do give him respect. God bless him, man. He's from Jersey. He's making $1 million. He's living with his parents. He's smart. I think he's good. I would live with my parents.
Me too. For $1 million, me too.
I live with my parents, bank that money, and then do whatever I can. You know, I'm sure he can
have that mortgage.
He can open up an Italian deli and be packed every week.
Put money into a policy.
I put in the policy first, and then I would go and open the rest. All right, Santiago, bring us the next banner.
Go for it.
I can't. That will help me out here, man. You got the
there
banners.
It is.
Dayball.
Brian.
All right, Dayball. Appears ready to hand Giants play calling
duties. Back to offensive coordinator to Mike Hafta. What do you think about that, Byron?
I think it's fine. They shouldn't have taken away from originally, but he's the head coach, and I guess if he's going to go down with the ship, hey, what's better than calling it himself? But it's too much responsibility. You got to call the plays, you got to worry about everything else that's going on. Hand it off to this guy, Kafka. He did a good job a couple of years ago, and just wherever it rolls, it rolls. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know personally, looking at what we are doing, I don't think that if you're going to, as a head coach, call the plays, you need to delegate something else, because I don't feel like for the Dolphins, for example, our head coach calling plays, there's a lot of things that are being not taken care of because he's doing that. So either let the OC do it or hand off some other tasks and jobs to somebody else. Delegate.
Yeah.
I think Dable's just figuring out, like, praying that he has a scapegoat.
It's Mike Hafta's fault.
He's like, it wasn't my fault. He did it. He was calling plays. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Well, look at Andy Reid, right? You can't get a break. They said he would be calling the plays, but what was it? Bieniemy? Who was the right? Eric Bieniemy was. They said he wasn't calling the plays. Which one was it? And so if Andy Reid was calling the plays, he was successful doing it. And then they said, well, no, Bieniemy. Well, they never give Bieniemy a chance. You know what I mean? So I like Eric Bieniemy. So I personally think he was calling plays. But if Andy Reid was able to be successful doing it, but again, I think you're right. I think it's too many things you have to think about going on, and I think even with the McDaniels, I would think that if I was running, you're the CEO of the company, and now things aren't working, and you're where the buck stops. I think you start second guessing yourself, and that's where the problem comes in. If somebody else is calling the plays, you could at least give some input. You know what I mean? Because you're seeing more of the game than you are thinking of the next play, thinking of the next, where are we at? Where are the quarter? Where's this? You know what I mean? So
you think a head coach would call the plays, or you think I
like having the offensive coordinator because it's easier to be behind the scenes. So it's like, it's like a defensive coordinator that's when you're up in the box, you can see so much more of the game than when you're eye level to the field. You know what I mean? So, when I coach, I'm in the box. I loved it. I didn't realize how much I would love it. I used to love being with the players because of the excitement, right? But when I was up in the box, wow, it was a different world. It's like you could see everything. You know what I mean? Everything was wider. You saw more gaps. You saw more spacing.
Like Dan Quinn used to do for the Cowboys.
Yeah, you see, exactly. It was a defensive court. You see so much more when you're eye level with the players. You can't see it from.
I didn't know you were allowed to do that. I thought you had to be in the field, but I guess you're allowed to be on top.
Be anywhere you want to be. You don't have to be anywhere.
Anywhere.
You can't. I like your is Coach Dom without being a coach.
Well, and I like your point because if a head coach wants to say, hey, I just saw this, you need to do that. It's not like he doesn't have any input on what the play calls are. So if you hire an OC for a reason, let the OC do his job. Is he the water boy or the OC?
Exactly. The other thing is you also have time to decide, do I want to pull the red flag? Do I want to call a timeout? Do I want to,
coaching challenge?
So many things that you can do, which isn't that the red flag?
I think
that's the red flag.
Was it the yellow's flag?
The red flag is the coaching challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but I think
that's with soccer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're thinking of soccer or you're thinking of referees. Their flags are yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting back to NFL mode right now. So,
all right, let's bring back to the real. Is there any other? Who was I with the other?
Victor remembers the New York Cosmos, right?
I was with somebody that was a big soccer thing, and I'm like, I'm talking American football. I go, is there anything else?
Exactly.
Is there any confused? Is there any other sport? No, there's no other football.
Were you ever?
Yeah.
You might with the soccer, you might as well have the foosball handles.
One of our guys from Perth Amboy played.
Go ahead, Byron.
Go ahead, Byron. You're in delay a bit, but go for it.
Yeah, I can't tell when you're talking.
One of our guys from Perth Amboy played for the Cosmos. I'm sure you didn't know that. Roberto Luna played for the Cosmos back in the day.
The New York Cosmos.
You know who Ramona Luna is? Don't care about the Cosmos.
That wasn't your time when Pelé played. That was the biggest team in the world back then.
Nah, I mean, I would tell you what, the soccer game, I was impressed with the the skill set of it. I just still don't like the fact when I found out you can delay the ball for 20 minutes with no problem. That's a problem.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Delay, deflect.
Exactly. But yeah, exactly. You had next one by
okay, Giants signed veteran running back Ward following workout after Cam Scabetto, who got drafted, and undrafted rookie Rashawn Baker got some injuries during training camp. So what do you think about that, Mr. Jones? I know you followed the training camp all day.
Yeah. They just need another body, because Scatterboo might be out for a while. The kid that we drafted, with a hamstring,
a couple weeks.
Baker, they just need bodies. You don't want to run. Yeah, you don't want to run the ones that are not, healthy into the ground, not having extra bodies. So that was a good move. To sign a veteran running back.
Yeah, I don't know. I call that DM desperation mode. That's what I call.
I just call it, typical, like we're getting hurt again. You know what I mean? I mean, just we can't get a break. You know what I mean?
Let it go. Man.
I understand.
All right. Well, hey, look, we gotta play what we have, right? At the end of the day, what I'd like to see is I just like what I'm seeing with them beefing up the defense, right?
Yeah, that's been like the best highlight of the season. From Carter, I'm not sure what they're doing with Thibodeau yet. Any news on Thibodeau yet? You want Byron? Anything coming out on Thibodeau? I think he's sticking around. I think he's gonna.
I think Byron called it. I'll give Byron this one. I think Byron said they're gonna 4 or 5 games into it, depending on how they're doing defensively. Then, if they want to, then they're gonna decide to make a trade. Outside of that, I think they should keep him, and I think it'd be better for him because if they can perform like Byron was saying, where when they have the package, all 3 of them are in at the same time. If he can deliver results, it's going to be better for him for his next deal. You know what I mean?
Playing for a contract.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's played enough to earn like big money yet. Would you agree with that, Byron? So my thing is, I think you're keeping him to see what happens, and then see if you can get some draft capital for him or keep him and have a good defense, right? We play on defense, so that's the deal. All right, Scatterboo, hey, we got to get what we can. Apparently, he's going to be playing in the preseason game or Jonathan Ward.
The third one.
Let's see what happens. All right.
All right, next one. Giants
Leave the
veteran
body.
Grand Van Roten mentors Evan Neal amid position battle at right guard. So these two
Talk to
are.
you, Byron. It's all you, Byron.
This is all Byron.
It's all you, Byron. It's all you, Byron.
My former, top 10 pick, that has been playing god awful since he's been there. Right tackle couldn't keep up to speed. They moved him to right guard, and he's going to take that job. My man Evan Neal, the mountain of a man, 6'7", 345 pounds, is going to be an earth mover, and he's going to be a beast this year. He's going to take that guy's job, even though he's injured, Van Roten. But my man Evan Neal, I'm back on the Evan Neal, Alabama bandwagon.
Well, why does it say Evan? Why does it say that he's mentoring Evan Neal though? I don't get that.
Because he's hurt. Like Van Roten hasn't been practiced, so he's just probably giving him tips or whatever during the course of practice. But Evan Neal is my guy, and he's going to take that spot.
But is Van Groten is Van Groten above him in the dub chart?
Yeah, he's a starter. Yeah, for now. Yeah.
For now.
Well, let's hope Evan Neal comes through, like Byron says. We need any help we can get there.
My man is back. I'm back. He's back.
Headache.
All right. The juiciest of the news. This is all Victor. Jerry Jones says absolutely not confident Micah Parsons will play an opener. Miss a trade request. Micah Parsons wants a trade because he's not getting that contract extension, the amount that he wants.
Okay, I'm confused. Jerry Jones is saying that he will not play in the opener.
He's not confident that he will play because
Week 1.
Parsons wants out, and if I was Parsons, of course, I think he's full of himself, but with good reason, his play, brings that. But when you look at what the girls do, I mean, I would be frustrated with that situation. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's why we love Pam.
That's why Pam's on the show.
Exactly.
By the way, we had a huge Cowboys fan here last week, and he'll be coming on in the future.
Let him come, bring him back when I'm on.
I want him.
I think Mike Parsons wants to get paid. I don't think he's I think he's earned it, Pam. I mean, if they so you know how sometimes there's a fake news that's out there, but caught a couple times with with Burrow and stuff. Now I double check everything, right? Well, they just said Micah Parsons traded to someplace, and I'm like, man, it's impossible. I mean,
that's fake. Yeah, totally fake.
It was totally fake, and I double checked it this time, and I'm like, man, but they would get a ton of everything. This would be not a Herschel Walker trade, but it'd be a big one. That guy's just like the Cowboys. That guy's a player.
He's a player, and he sees the writing on the wall. And I've said it 1,000 times. As long as Jerry Jones is heading up the girls, they will never do anything. And if his sons follow in his footsteps, they will never do anything. You hire people for a coaching job, and you let them do their job. You sit over there and you sit quiet and write the check.
Yeah, I agree. But let me tell you something. I will give Jerry Jones credit, right? He has picked good talent. I mean, he's drafted really well.
He's a good drafter. Yeah.
He's a good selector of talent. His problem is that's where his job should end. Right?
His day-to-day operations.
He should pick them, go in the stands, smoke a cigar. I gave you the talent. You do something with it. Stay off. Get out of it. Don't be the guy that headlines.
He should hire a GM.
You rarely see owners. You rarely see owners of the NFL teams out there as much as Jerry Jones.
That's correct.
Is there any other owner out there?
Robert Kraft, maybe?
No, Robert Kraft's just in
the He sits there and smokes his cigar, right? He sits up there and makes mac and cheese and smokes a cigar.
Eats clam chowder. I don't know. Is there an owner out there, Byron, that other than Al Davis at the time, outside Al Davis? I don't remember any owners really getting out there. Rooney's don't do it. The Maras don't do it, but they shouldn't. They should be hiding.
Probably Snyder back with the Commanders back in the day.
Oh, he was paying. But look how bad he was. Look at the problems he did.
Dan Snyder got $6 billion out of it.
Yeah, the Giants do because they got all the Giants do because they still got all the Maras in the front office. They got a bunch of them in the front office. Yeah, they still have.
They ever like on the field or anything? No, they're not on the field. They're not.
Who?
Like the Maras, like the Giants owners.
And even Arthur Blank, when he comes down at the end, he doesn't really get involved. I mean, DJ Mack, how much is he really worth? This dude's he's worth money, man. I'm telling you, this guy can play. I think he plays more positions than Myles Garrett. So I'm not saying he needs more money than Myles Garrett, but he's worthy to be in that. He's worthy to be in the top 5 of those players of money.
Byron says 42 million, right, Byron?
Yeah, do like they did with Sauce Gardner when he got his contract. His is what, for example, 40 million, 100,000, and the next guy is 40 million under. Him 100,000 more. There you go. I'm top paid. There you go. Yeah, look, there you go, right there.
100,000 more. Byron, Victor.
That's funny.
Well, and so DJ, to your point,
there's no state tax.
And hey, that makes a big difference too. That makes a big difference. But DJ, so I was gonna say, your comment. So I'm wondering, like, I feel like he has no respect for the team and for the direction that the team goes. So that's where I feel like
hold on. Jerry Jones or Micah Parsons?
Micah Parsons has no respect for where the team is going. I think he mentally is checked out, and maybe enough money would make him check back in a little bit, but I don't think you're ever going to get full on Micah Parsons until he respects who he's playing for.
He's AKA Lawrence Taylor.
They said that Jerry Jones allegedly pulled the old 52 fake out because they said that he got a deal with him. He cut a deal with Micah in March with him, like personally, not with the agent.
Yeah,
and Micah's like, "Yo, I got an agent, man. Go to my agent." Why are you?
But that's what Jones does. He talks to the players, not the agents.
Because he drafts them. I mean, the guy DJ Mack
get a better deal.
DJ Mack said he's only a pass rusher. Okay, DJ Mack. The difference though is that he can play on the edge. He can play in the middle. He can play linebacker. He can play a lot more positions than some of those linebackers that are in that top list, right? I don't think T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett can play as many positions as Micah Parsons. Byron?
No, well, Myles Garrett is probably about 6'5", 6'6", about 280 pounds. He's a lot bigger than Micah Parsons. So he's a big dude. So, he probably, defensive tackle, he probably play inside or defensive end. But as far as being like an off-the-ball linebacker, like Micah Parsons, that's something special and something different. So he deserves the money. And, Jerry Jones needs to stop being Jerry Jones and get out the way and just go ahead and pay this guy.
Well, that's
going to happen by week 1.
Hold on. Let's stay focused here. That I wanted to just answer our guest's comments, right? He was asked how much does he worth because he's saying he only does this. He's a different type of player. You understand? Like he does deserve the money because you have to worry about where this guy is at a time. When you Myles Garrett, he's either on the left side, right side, or he's in the middle. That's it. T.J. Watt, he's left side, right side, and some of those guys play better on one side than the other. Correct, Byron? Okay. Yeah. Myles Garrett can play on the line. He can play back. He can play. He's fast. I mean, he's always in the back. He's disruptive. And he's made plays when it's counted, not like our other guy, Thibodeau, right? So he's worth it. He's worth the money. And Jerry Jones is known. Jerry Jones is known for like doing this. And look, Pam, I understand what you're saying. I think he gets his money. The kid's 25. He's going to play. He's going to ball out, right? Because he's going to show. Look how long they did with what's his name with Dak, right? And then Dak had a great year, and then now Dak got hurt. I think something's wrong with Dak personally.
I do too.
I think he's just either something's wrong with him. But I think Micah deserves the money. He's a generational talent, and or you better get big money for him, and then you're going to regret it, right? Because That's the deal. All right, let's move on. But I just wanted to answer that question for one of our guests. Go ahead.
There's also one comment from Ron Winarski said, "Will the Giants have a good team since Eli Manning?" Honestly, no.
I don't know how to answer that question.
I'm gonna answer. We're gonna win the division. That's how you answer it. We're gonna win the division. Let it go.
What year?
Hopefully in my lifetime. I don't know.
This year.
This year.
I don't know
what's gonna happen.
This year. Come on, man. Keep hope alive. Hope alive.
There you go. I would say that same thing too, Byron. I would say the same thing.
That's right.
You're talking about some
Eastern
really good
Division
talent.
champs.
You got a lot of talent in that NFC East. A lot of talent.
A lot of good teams this year.
A lot of good teams, man. Remember, Byron, I said that when the NFC East was the worst, right? Because I had nothing to lose. They all stunk. Right? And now you got two really good teams and one team that you don't know what you're gonna get, right? But if they get hot, they're hot. If they're not, they're not. It's just who they are. So we'll see. That's the answer to that question. Go ahead, by Santiago.
NFC East Commanders, also Terry McLaurin looking for that contract. Looks something very close to the DK Metcalf, $33 million, but he turns 30 next month.
But his numbers show that he deserves that. Maybe not a super long contract, but his numbers are so much more than Metcalf. I mean, Metcalf has only got, a couple years under his belt, but I don't know how you look at the guy's stats and then think that he doesn't deserve that contract. Like I said, maybe not for, 5 years or something, but at least 2 or 3.
We got Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, and he wants to be that DK Metcalf at that $33 million. So around there.
The sad part is here we are as fans, sports podcasters, talking about how these guys should get paid. And at the end of the day, guess who's really paying it? Is our fans. The fans.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to be paying on streaming. We're not going to be able to watch free football anymore.
Tickets, concessions.
No, bro. It's going to be forget about that. They're making their money there, don't doubt. They're making their money now on streaming, on Peacock, on Prime. And I'm telling you, we're going to have to pay for the Super Bowl.
What is it? Like 5 different platforms that you have to watch all season long? 5 different ones.
Yeah, NFL. Now ESPN owns NFL Network.
It's gotten so bad that YouTube TV has dramatically dropped the price on Sunday Ticket. Okay, $400. I think it's like I don't know. Look it up. It's really
like $250.
It was $4 or $450 last season.
It was more than DirecTV.
Oh yeah,
I paid.
It was expensive, and I paid it.
Well, I like Red Zone. I'd rather pay for Red Zone,
which is now owned by ESPN.
ESPN, yep.
ESPN. Disney's the evil empire behind all of that. Just telling you. Think about it.
10% stake. What's it called? NFL Game Day game?
No, it's
ticket. NFL ticket
price. I got pulled up right here on $480. New users pay $276.
No, how much is it now?
$276.
Dang.
Okay, I'm sorry. How much?
276.
I told you they cut it in half.
Or 8 non-cancelable.
It was $480, dude.
It was. It was so expensive. I bought it last year. $34.50. And is that though? Is that if you have YouTube TV?
I think you have to have YouTube TV
NFL
first.
ticket plus YouTube TV. If you just get it, just the NFL ticket, I bet it's a lot more.
And Victor's gone.
What happened?
I think. Well, he had to go anyways, but I'm surprised he stood this long. But yeah, NFL ticket. How was it, Pam? Last year, was it good?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to watch all those games, but like we were saying, you got to have 5 platforms because those are Sunday 1 and 4 o'clock games only. Those are not Sunday night. Those are not Monday night. Those are not Thursday night. You're, over here and over here. But I bet it's a lot more, Santiago, if you don't have YouTube TV.
Oh wow! You get to see all the Dolphin games from your area, or you have to get like take a Sunday ticket to
So
see it.
our area, they designated us Jags territory years ago.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
don't designate me. I'm not designatable. That's a new word.
That's right. You're in Jaguar territory.
Mm-hmm. That's what they consider us. And nobody, like everybody here is Dolphin fans. There's so many Dolphin fans here. So, but they'll put on a few, but mostly we get the Jags games, which I don't want to watch a Jags game. Sorry.
Vic, where'd you go?
It just everything went off, and then when I went to log in, every pop up in the world for StreamYard came out.
New York
Of
electricity.
course.
Yeah. So hey, I gotta be tuning out. Santiago, you're gonna close this out. Pam,
Yes, I'll take that ship.
Pam, thank you. Yeah, guys, they're going to bed. I want to put them to bed. Hey, Pam, thanks for joining the show. Mr. Jones, always still believe in James fan. Mr. Jones, always a pleasure. Hey, I'm not here till next week. So I'm gonna be here next week. My wife goes back Sunday, but I'm staying here working in New York for a week. It's gonna be hot next week, Byron. It's like in the hundreds.
That's hot.
Oof.
In the city, concrete jungle.
I'll stay in the house.
You're gonna stay in the house? Yeah, unfortunately, I'll be on the train. All right. Well, thank you, Santiago, for taking over. I'm gonna go spend some time with my family.
All right, Vic. Have a great trip.
Out, Jersey boys. We'll
Good night,
talk
Vic.
soon. I'm looking forward to this game on Sunday. Let's see who starts and plays, and then come back, Pam, next week, and then we can talk about it.
Via Arocho on X, right?
Yeah, via Arocho on X. Watch. I'm gonna start blasting out X this year, Santiago. Let's get ready.
Let's go.
Peace.
All right, bye guys. All right, let's switch gears right now.
Getting off, right? You're gonna remove
hit the red button called the Leaf Studio at the bottom.
Okay, I was about to hit
and I end stream. Okay.
All
right. Let's switch gears. We'll play this video and see what you guys think.
You should stand corrected. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go.
Why great? What makes this one great?
Because we're another day closer to death.
What was that all about, Pam? One day closer to death.
So yeah, so he just got his little smart aleck sense of humor. I love it. It's actually factual. If you're alive and you live another day, you're a day closer to death. I mean, it's actually factual. So I think he was just calling them out. Being funny, being a smart aleck. I like that actually. That's what I have the S instead of super. It's smart ass. That's what my S is for.
What do you think about that quote, Byron?
Yeah, he's a interesting character. That's all I gotta say about that.
So what do you think is gonna happen this season? Do you think this is like his, he has to show it this season? Do you think he's on the axe, the top and block a bit, or
I do think so. I think he's on the hot seat. I like him in a lot of ways, but I want him to take care of business. I don't want to see him looking all worried when the game is tough. I want to see him looking confident and like a fighter. He's all happy-go-lucky when we are winning and doing great and everything's going perfect. That's the easy part. Let me see you bring it whenever, you're like down and it's tough. That's when you're good, is when you can bring it when it's hard times.
Yeah, I don't think Miami's predicted to win the AFC East.
No.
And I'm not sure what's going on with Tyreek not wanting to be there, but he has to, stick around. And they got Tua having issues with Tyreek as well, or something.
Yes, absolutely. And I just feel like that's a lot of trouble. I mean, Tyreek, when he pulled himself out of the game, our last game last season, I was off the train. I'm like, no, you get paid to do a job. Everybody goes to work and it's not a great day and you don't feel like doing your job, but everybody else in the world has to keep doing their job. Why are you sitting over there collecting that big old check and gonna go sit on the bench and pout? No, get out there and do your job.
What do you think about Tyreek Byron?
Maybe he's angry that he's not, the top paid, receiver anymore. He's on the wrong side of, 30, as far as getting another, paycheck, the way, everybody else is getting. Maybe just a little frustrated that, things haven't been as successful, getting to the playoffs, getting to the Super Bowl, winning another ring. He just got a lot of issues.
And plus, he had knee surgery a year ago. He had, I think, a wrist surgery this past offseason. So he's just going through menopause right now.
30 million.
Menopause.
30 million
That's menopause.
$30 million is a lot of money, though.
It sure is.
I was remember last year, I think he got in trouble because he was training a lady how to run at his house. Something he did at his house.
Broken leg.
He's had so much
stuff going on. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Some good news about the Dolphins. They signed defensive tackle Zach Sealer to a 3-year extension worth up to $67.75 million, including $44 million guaranteed. He's getting paid, Pam.
And he's played to get paid. The man never takes a down off. He's a smart player. He works hard. He's got his whole heart into it. This is the kind of player that I want to see the Dolphins, stand behind. Let's pay that man. I mean, I was all upset about Christian Wilkins being gone, but Zach Sealer, he's amazing. I love him, and I'm so glad we paid him. He deserves it.
Mr. Jones was pretty happy about this news, right, Byron?
Yes, I am, because it's another big guy, that does all the dirty work in the middle, getting paid. That's all I worry about. The big guy in the middle.
Who was the other guy that got paid like the other big guy? Let me pull it up. I have it in my notes here. I forgot to put it down. It was 2 of them. Hold on, 1,000 yards. Oh yeah, the Broncos. Hack Allen, defensive line.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
who?
The redhead.
Oh, who's that?
He plays for Raiders, the Raiders.
Oh, Crosby or something?
Yes, Crosby. Yes.
He got his a while ago.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, did you know that the Eagles are playing, Bengals right now? That Burrow played, and he was 9 for 10 for 122 yards and 2 touchdowns.
No way.
I'm surprised they put him out there.
Me too.
Wow. He's very injury prone.
And Chase played and Higgins, according to this.
Yeah, right here. According to Google, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bam. This is preseason.
See? Look at that. Man.
I guess they want to get things going. And
look who he's throwing to. Jamar Chase.
Both his guys played. Higgins too. Higgins was out there too. Yeah.
That's what I do believe, that they should do that.
At least 1 quarter.
Don't be surprised if the Eagles don't trade Tanner McGee one day. McKee, the kid from with the Eagles.
He's a quarterback.
He's like 6. He's big, man. He's like 6'6", about 250. He's a big, giant quarterback, and he was pretty good when he's at Stanford. And every time the Eagles throw him out there, man, he plays very well. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles do what they usually do. Hold on to him. Hey, we need a quarterback. Here you go. Give us a 3rd round pick.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, good for him. Tanner McKee from Stanford, California. as you guys know, this is preseason week 1. We're seeing some teams using their starters, their regular starters. Sometimes you see some, some QB2, QB3, but the Bengals are taking a different direction. Maybe they're hearing Victor a little bit more. Let's go back to the news.
Ron.
Chargers reunite Keenan Allen. He was in Chicago. He's back at it. 1 year, $8.5 million contract. Back home.
Man.
Must be nice.
Their receiving core is not. They got McConkey. What was that kid? Lad McConkey, I think is the kid from Georgia. Is like one of the receivers. He played very well. Quentin Johnston, I think the kid they got from TCU that was supposed to be the guy, receivers. He's Mr. Dropsy. So that's probably why they brought back, Keenan Allen, because the one
wasn't this guy Mike Williams retired?
Yeah, he retired on him. So yeah, they need an extra body.
He's like 29, Pam. Retired.
I mean, wouldn't we all love to have retired at 29? That would be nice.
A lot of injuries though with Mike Williams.
A lot of potential there. But smart move. Keenan knows the area, knows like that team well. So we'll see what happens with Coach Harbaugh. Let's go to guess who's back? Teddy Bridgewater played for the Dolphins for a bit. Back to football, playing for Tampa.
Well,
I wonder why.
mean,
he was a high school coach and he got in trouble or something.
Oh,
yeah, for doing the right thing for the kids. As far as making sure they eat and this and like he done a lot of stuff that I think he reported himself. He got his what I've read that he reported himself, and then this is what they do to this guy. Suspend him. He was there for the kids. I don't know anything about the area. Northwestern Miami. I think that's the school he went. He was coaching at.
Good one.
And it's kind of a little rough area. So a lot of NFL players that come out of there. And he was just trying to do, the right thing for these kids, and they kind of screwed him, the system, So I would do the same thing, go back, NFL, somebody wants him and get paid there and come back again.
Yeah, he provided his high school players like money for Ubers, meals, and recovery services.
And what an awesome thing, and what a ridiculous rule, but. Who knows all the little ins and outs. It's certainly not the first thing that I've seen recently about Florida schools taking out teachers. But I'm just glad he's not going to be a Dolphin.
Yeah,
he's bridge over troubled water for me.
He played for the Dolphins for a season or two. Like he was like a backup, but he didn't do much.
He went in because Tua got hurt, and then he got hurt really fast after he took a safety, and then he got hurt, and then of course that's when Skyler had to go in, after Teddy got us into such a deep hole. But yeah,
it's funny. Yeah, go ahead.
Bridge over troubled water for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I would see Bridgewater here nearby grocery stores randomly. So, wow, that's Teddy Bridgewater. Anyways, maybe he's shot. Anyways, yeah, good to see him back after one season. There's always that other chance, right, Byron? Back up for Baker Mayfield.
You know what? If they're gonna pay him $1 million or $2 million, whatever, I go back too. You gonna give me $2 million? Yeah, hold the clipboard. Here I come. I'll be right there.
It will help out with the retirement fund.
Yep, sure will.
Okay.
Pad the pension.
Here's the one signing.
Ron in the comments says that the Bears are going to the Super Bowl.
That's not gonna happen.
Now, Ron, I'm telling you, I live on hopium all the time. I wear my aqua and orange glasses all the time, but come back to reality, Ron. Come back and, be a Dolphins fan. We live in hopium land.
Mr. Jones, any hope for the Bears this season?
Yeah, like the Giants. Yeah, they're going to win their division. The Giants are going to win theirs, and they're going to beat in the playoffs. There you go. Might as well throw that out there.
Oh my gosh. Oh, also DJ Max's Bengals starting their defense got beat up back. Pack up. I don't know what that means. I guess.
Oh, so he's saying that the Bengals defense got shredded by a backup QB, is what he's saying.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Tanner McKee was Tanner.
The one you were mentioning earlier,
He's not
Byron.
a bad quarterback
Yes.
at all.
Tan the man.
He's not bad at all. People, yeah, Tanner man. His new name.
Well, there you have it. Before we go, the 2026 Hall of Fame eligible players were announced. Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, Philip Rivers, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, Maurice Pouncey, LaShawn McCoy, Thomas Davis, Greg Olson, Alex Smith, Des Bryant, Steph Gostkowski, Geno Atkins, David DeCastro, Mike Pouncey, Sean Lee, Todd Gurley, and Jarrell Case. So what do you think about these eligible players, Byron?
Okay. Larry Fitzgerald, yes. Drew Brees, yes. Phillips Rivers, no.
Not yet.
Not yet. If I got Eli going first before him, it's going to be issues. I'm going to start flipping over furniture if Eli doesn't get in before Phillip Rivers. Witten, borderline. Frank Gore has 16,000 yards or whatever he ran for. Pouncey, either one of the Pounceys would be a good choice. As far as
I like the Pouncey brothers. Yep, go Gators.
Either one of them would be a good choice. But some of these other guys, down the road. But yeah. Phillips Rivers has to wait, just like Eli had to wait.
I didn't know that he got traded for Eli.
Yeah, because Eli didn't want to play for the Chargers on draft day, and they traded a whole boatload of stuff to Giants. They picked Phillip, then they traded Phillip and a couple number ones and a 3, and it was a whole bunch of picks involved. With Eli Manning.
That was like a big deal, that whole thing with Rivers and Eli and all that. I am kind of on the same page with Byron. So there's a few players that have been getting snubbed for a long time. Hang on one second.
Byron Jones. Who's your favorite Dolphin?
Richmond Webb belongs in the Hall of Fame, and I will not stop until the man gets his jacket. He belongs there. I love seeing the Pouncey brothers. They played great. Like I said, go Gators, Gator Chomp. I also
Bob Kuchenberg.
See, I mean, we could just go on with all that. But I'm mad for Richmond Webb.
Go ahead, Byron. Who's your what else do you think?
What on this list?
This list. How about Frank Gore? You like him?
Yeah,
he played for the Dolphins.
To get in, yeah, 16,000 yards. Yep, and he did it for a long time. Julian Edelman, nah,
not yet.
McCoy,
not yet.
Davis, no. Greg Olson, not yet. Not never. Alex Smith, no. Des Bryant, Kowski, didn't he make a couple of game-winning?
Is he like a
field goals
punter
for the Patriots? No,
he played for the Patriots, but is he like a kicker or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a kicker.
The punter.
Yes, Gostkowski. He's a kicker. Yes. Wow. But Geno Atkins, are we kidding? I mean, Geno? I mean,
he was really good for a long time. He was really, he was like one of the big guys, dirty work. He was good. He was not bad at all.
I'm not against him going in. I just think it's early, like on some of the other ones you were saying, Byron. And Todd Gurley, definitely a beast, but maybe a little early still.
Yeah, Todd Gurley, it feels like I remember him like he was playing yesterday. So
yes, that's how I feel too.
So
And
well, there you have it.
Sean Lee could have been a Hall of Famer, but he was hurt all the time with the Cowboys. He was hurt a lot.
He was, man. Sean Lee. QB Tanner McKee versus Bengals first half. 193 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, guys. Well, that's a preseason statement.
That's their backup quarterback.
QB2 or QB3?
I think he's 3.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not anymore.
Damn, he's playing for a contract. He's playing for a trade.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming if the Bengals had in their number 1 offense, don't you think they had in their number 1 defense? So he's out there shredding, Bengals number 1 D.
You got to take every moment, right?
Yep.
You got to take every possibility. You got to earn it. So,
but he's another one with a contract.
Trey Hendrickson. Oh yeah, he's up. Well, he's not. Well, he's participating in practice, right? Byron, I think there's a 10-second delay here.
Yeah,
Byron?
I don't think he signed the contract yet.
No. Yeah, he hasn't signed anything, but I think he's in practice. But doesn't mean he's practicing. I think he's sitting down at a bench. He's sitting down somewhere. Or he's talking to the press.
He's hanging out with his guys.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. So that's things. I mean, just holding out, that's an awkward situation, but you got to do it. That's part of business. It's nothing personal.
Yeah,
it's a contract. It's your livelihood, right, Pam?
Absolutely.
If you sit home, it's $50K a day. So let's say $50K a day, fine. Or I think I'll come inside and just hang around.
Well, and I don't know that the whole that statement. It's business. It's not personal. When it's your money, it's always personal. It's always personal. People want to say that like put you over, right? But it's always personal when it's your money.
Grandkids will see that money probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of my millions. They're going to see every bit of.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Preseason week 1 begins this week. A week ago, the Chargers killed the Lions, Mr. Byron.
Yeah, that's they third string, fourth string guys playing. No big deal.
Yeah, so
that's fake football, right, Byron? That was fake. That's.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have flags for that game.
Yeah.
That's coming.
Game. Yeah.
And Miami plays this weekend against Chicago Bears, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if Tua's playing, but we'll find out what they have. So.
Typically, they've not played their starters. I don't like it. I agree with what Cincy did. Put in people, let them play that first, at least a series, at least.
I agree. Yeah, get that thing going. So, anyways.
Hey, Santiago.
What's up, Byron?
Remember last week we were talking about Rashawn Slater signed that big contract?
Yes.
Tackle
right.
He tore his patella tendon during practice, out for the season.
Wow.
Oh,
that's rough.
4-year, $114 million extension.
Oh my!
Was it guaranteed?
Gosh.
Guaranteed.
Wow, easy money.
So he gets that. He gets to go sit home and get all better. Get a Batman Band-Aid on his boo-boo. I mean, that's a lot of money to sit with a Batman Band-Aid on your boo-boo.
Yeah.
Like Vic says, these NFL contracts are unbelievable. They really are. Anyways, there you have it. Pam, thanks for coming on, Mr. Jones. Pam, you're on social media? You're on Twitter or Instagram or?
I'm out there. I'm just not like I'm Pamela Dolphin on Facebook. You can find me, and I'm out there on Twitter as well. I just don't even know how to tell you to find me. It's I'm the generation after the generation that started doing stuff. But look me up on Facebook. You can find me. I'm reachable. That's right.
Reachable. And Byron Jones, what are you looking for next week? Training camp? Is there any cuts going to happen, or you think just another week?
Another week.
Cuts happen till the end of like week 3 of preseason,
August.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, end of
yeah,
August.
like
That's when. Yeah, that's when who
That's
will
when
go to the practice squads and things like that. So.
Yep. Who's gonna be looking for bagging groceries, for the rest of their life, all kind of crazy stuff.
Go see Teddy Bridgewater. He buys groceries for people.
Yeah, Uber Eats and all that.
Yeah.
So, or go back to the UFL. There's always a
There you
job
go.
there. So, anyways, you can reach us at thesportscast.net or the Sportscast1 on X and Instagram. We'll be tweeting throughout the weekend. A lot of contracts up in there. Michael Parsons, Trey Henderson, some other couple guys are going to be up there. But like Jerry Jones says, the best contracts are dealt towards the end of the preseason before week 1. So we'll see what happens. Looking forward to it. The football is back. You can smell it. It's a little hot. But you can smell it now. So enjoy it while it lasts because it's going to get feisty. We're going to see Brazil week 1. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Anyways, Byron, the Jersey Boys Sports Talk every Thursday at what time?
8 o'clock. There you go. 8 o'clock.
8
1
p.m.
2,
Eastern.
8.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2, Byron and Pam?
No.
You should see it.
All right.
It's pretty funny.
I've seen it. So, it's all right.
Couple of sports. Oh, Travis Kelce, he's on that movie. That movie. So football related. Awesome. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you,
Have a good night.
Santiago. I
No, thank
enjoyed
you,
it.
Pam. Always, Pam. We'll see you guys next month. Peace.
Yep.